Hello guys, and welcome to a Valhalla Hills beginner guide. In this guide I will not cover military, okay, and if you want an advanced guide, please check out the other video which I will make like 2 days from now, okay. It depends when you see the video. Nevertheless guys, let's begin. When you start, this is the starting portal. Basically this is where you get the Vikings from. Right now we see here in the top left corner the requested Vikings. We requested 5 Vikings and we can request up to 130 Vikings. Of course right now we can request maximum 10 Vikings, okay. This is our capacity, and let's order the other 5 for example. Okay, they will fall from the sky now. And there you go, we reached the limit of Vikings we can have right now. To increase this limit, we will build tents, lodges, or dwellings. It depends how much you want to increase the limit, okay? We will cover that visually in a second. Okay, so when you begin, you need to know that there are different types of resources, and the most important one is wood. The second most important one is stone. And there are others, which we will see in a minute. Okay, now, wood is the most important, therefore we must start the wood production first. We go to production and we build a wood cutter. As you can see, the map has different colors now. What does this color mean? Green means it will cost us, this is the minimum resources that this wood cutter can cost us, and that's 2 logs. If we go on yellow, it will cost us 2 logs plus 2 logs the pedestal, the base where you build the building, because the terrain is not even. And if we go on orange, it will cost us 4 logs. And if we go on red, it will cost us, on orange it will cost us 6 logs. And if we go on red, it will cost us 4 logs and 4 stones. In the beginning, you may want to begin with a building placed here on grain. Of course, guys, food, okay? I forgot to mention that. Food is as well really important, and in the beginning, your Vikings will eat from the bushes, okay, until you make the wood cutter and until you get to build your food production. And they will eat from the bushes. And then you should start developing a food production, because you run out of this fruits in the bushes really fast, and it does not satisfy much of their food requirement. Okay, as you can see guys, we build a wood cutter, and now the Vikings have to take the amount of logs to the building in order for the building to get built. And usually the Viking that's building the building will also get to work at it after it gets built. And now Thora is the woodcutter, but Thora does not have anything to cut this tree down. It takes it down like a Viking with her hands. This is not good, guys. If you want a good wood production, you need tools. You need an axe for Thora. Therefore, we will make a tool maker, and we will assign 3 carriers, guys, 3 builders basically. Now all of them at once, hopefully, will take the logs. At the tool maker, and the building is gonna get built faster. Okay, that's how you want. That's why you want to assign more Vikings to build something. There you go, guys. After that, we have the tool maker here. The tool maker will make himself a hammer, so he can make tools with that hammer. There you go, he made himself a hammer. And now we need to queue a simple axe for the woodcutter. And to make the job easier, I will also assign a carrier to this building. So while this guy is busy building tools, Asha will actually carry goods to the tool maker. Okay guys, we have wood production, we have the tool maker. Now we should care about the food production. So if we go to, if we click here, you'll see that we have 3 ways of getting food. Actually 4. The first way, which is the very basic, the most primitive, is by eating from the bushes right away. Alright, the next one, which I find it more available for everyone, is the fishing. Therefore, I will build a fishing lodge near the sea. As you can see, guys, there are a lot of red things and I don't want to get a building there. Therefore, I will build it here on green. It will cost us only 4 logs. I will assign a few more carriers so I can carry it faster. And I will make roads, guys. So roads, why are roads important? Roads will allow our Vikings to move faster on the map, and it will also increase the range of the buildings, because the buildings have a range, as you saw. I built the woodcutter in the area of trees. I also built the fishing lodge in the area of water, okay? Otherwise it wouldn't work properly. Otherwise that guy, the fisherman, wouldn't have anything to fish. But guys, as you notice, the fisherman needs a tool, and that's a rod. So we also have the simple axe. Okay, the simple axe is built. Now we queue a rod here, and our tool maker will make a rod for the fisherman. Alright, this is done. And now the fisherman will help for his rod to be built. After we got the wood production up and the food production, of course, guys, you will need more fishing lodges, but as you saw, guys, this area is filled with red, meaning we will have to pay stone in order to get a building done. If in the beginning you don't have much stone, and you need the stone for tools sometimes, and that's why you have 2 options. You could either go for a stone quarry, which should be built in the proximity of the stone production, so let's do it. Or you could go for a hunter. The hunter will hunt down these rabbits, the boars, the bears. You should know, guys, that some animals are dangerous, some are not. And the boars right here, the cows right here, the rabbits, they're not dangerous. They will not attack you if you get close to them. But the wolves will attack you, and the bears. These are the bears, and they are close to us. And even if they attack us, guys, we will hit back, okay? We will hit back. Anyway, as you saw, we're making a quarry, guys. Now, the quarryman will need a tool, so we have to queue a hammer here. We also made a hunter, but a hunter requires planks to get built. So what do we do, guys? We have to make a sawmill. The sawmill will allow us to make planks. So I'm gonna build a sawmill here. And wait. And there you go. Let's assign a carrier. So we have the sawmill, we have the quarry. Let's wait until we get the sawmill done. And we have the hunter. Okay, now we did the sawmill, but the sawmiller also needs a tool. So we will have to give him a simple axe. This is the tool he needs. Of course, guys, later in the game you can get different minerals, and for sure you will be able to make better tools and better weapons, okay? But in this tutorial we don't cover military. And those better tools and better weapons, which can be used as tools, are gotten from the military. Anyway, guys, we also have the hunter, so the hunter needs a spear. Let's assign it. Okay. Now, guys, the woodcutter. The woodcutter will cut down the trees, and at some point we will run out of trees, okay? We don't want that. We seriously don't want that. So that's why we need to make a forester close to the woodcutter, I recommend. And there you go, we connected to roads, and now the forester is gonna get built. The forester does not require any tools. Okay, let's speed up until the sawmill gets done. Let's assign a carrier here so the sawmiller won't have much trouble. The sawmiller will just take care of his job while the carrier carries things. In the top right corner, guys, we have notifications. It tells us that we miss planks for the hunter lodge. It also tells us that Tora is unemployed, but Tora isn't employed though. No idea what's going on. Maybe it's not reaches the tree. It does not reach the trees anymore. Okay, we got a forester. He will plant trees here and there. The bears are close to us. Usually people, the Vikings will go in this area when they want to eat food. When they want to eat like the mushrooms, okay? Nevertheless, guys, we do have a fishing lodge. We do have bushes filled with food around us. So everything is good. We didn't make roads here, although we should have. Roads are extremely important, guys. You should always connect the buildings with roads after you've done them. Alright, so we got the planks. It looks like this guy is taking the planks, no idea for what. Okay, so now we should have planks. What is the next move, guys? Well, it's simple. All the production buildings have a limit for everything. Okay, the woodcutter can store up to 10 logs and 5 sticks. Now, what happens when we reach the full capacity of the woodcutter? Well, Tora will not work anymore. And for example, if we want to build like 10 buildings at the same time and we need like 30 or 40 logs, Tora will be overwhelmed and we will not be able to get them built extremely fast. So what do we do in this situation? It's simple. We build a storage, guys. You can go with a small storage, with a large storage, and with a huge storage. You can store more types of resources in a huge storage and more of the same type. In the large storage, you can storage up to 10 planks, for example. But in the huge storage, you can hold up to 20 planks. So the huge storage is better. But of course, it depends a lot on your situation. Before building the storage, guys, I would also like to increase the Viking capacity I can have. And that can be done by building a tent, a lodge, or a dwelling. Each one gives you more than the previous one. I will go with the lodge. Why? Because the lodge requires logs and planks, and I produce both type of resources. So, let's build one. I will build it in the green area. Alright. And now let's connect it with roads. And guys, I will see you in a second when these things are built. Okay guys, the lodge is getting built and now we're getting automatically a few more Vikings. Of course, we will never get all of them. We have to order them if we want all of them. We have an 18 Vikings capacity and we've got 13 Vikings on the map. Alright, guys, we have wood production, we have planks production, we have stone production. We can also go a bit further. Let's go to production and let's make a stonesman. Okay, the stonesman is like the sawmill for the woodcutter. But this time the stonesman makes the products from the quarry into stone blocks. Okay, so let's get it done. You saw what it requires. Wait, it requires 1 log and 1 stone. That's not much. Okay, but the stonesman also needs a tool, a hammer. Okay, so let's cue a hammer over there. And now that we have a hammer, guys, let's try to also build something else. Okay, let's get this done. Let's assign a few more carriers. Oh no, we don't have to. Okay, the stonesman is done. we need to assign him a carrier. Usually that's how you increase the productivity of the buildings, which allow you to assign a carrier. Okay, so there we go. We will get stones now, so we can go forward and start building a huge storage. I will build it here. I have a lot of logs, so I can afford to lose 4 logs for the pedestal. So let's assign. Let's queue it. Let's speed up, guys. Of course, guys, the hunter can lose the spear because he does not hunt only the rabbits. Okay, he also hunts these beasts when he does not have anything peaceful to hunt. When the hunter hunts the animals will give food, as you can see, meat and leather. If I make troops and I go and kill a rabbit, I don't think that's possible, I only get the meat, not the leather. But when the hunter kills an animal, the animal also gives the leather. When the troops kill an animal, the animal only gives the food. Okay, very important, guys, very important. Okay, so the large storage, I mean, a lot of people are working on the large storage. It's a good idea to assign more builders to it because there are a lot of resources involved, like a lot of logs, planks, stones, you know, and this way you get it built faster. Okay, one more plank. That's all we need, guys. Okay, so there we have it. The large storage, they already stored stone blocks. We can assign more carriers to make this quicker. It depends a lot on the dimension of your village. Okay, we got the storage. As I said, guys, there are more types of food productions. Okay, we have the fishing, we have the hunter, but let's get something else. Let's get bread. So how do we make bread? We need wheat. Okay, so I will make a wheat farm here and another one here. I will connect everything with roads. Alright, I will assign like 2 builders for each. I only need planks, guys, as you can see. So this guy will be occupied. I already have 2 planks in here. Okay, we are having 2 wheat farms done, and they will also need tools. Okay, the farmer uses the scythe, I suppose. Anyway, let's create 2 of them. Okay, and they will have a tool. That's excellent. Okay, guys. Now we have one going. They will go get their tools and they will plant wheat. That's gonna be great. We need one more plank for that one. Everything goes just fine, guys. As you can see, the roads change with logs and then with better stones. It depends a lot on how much you use them. Okay, we're getting the second wheat farm done. There's my plank. There it is. Okay, guys, the second one is done. As you can see, the wheat is getting planted. After you got the wheat farms, you have to transform the wheat into grains. For that, you're gonna need a mill, and the mill requires planks and stone blocks. Okay, I can build it here, and I would like to lose 2 logs for the pedestal. You have to do this because terrain is not even. Let's assign one more worker here. Okay, guys, the sawmiller does not, the miller does not need any tools, and it looks like this guy has a lot of resources stored here. Basically, this is all the resources he needs when he creates tools, and this is the tools he can create. Therefore, we will remove the carrier, and we will use the carrier to build something bigger. And that's a dwelling, guys. As you can see, the dwelling costs 2 logs, 3 planks, and 4 stone bricks. We produce all, so why not build one? Let's look for a good spot. How about this one? There's a wolf here, guys. We would be threatened. Or not. Let's build it, and let's see what happens with our people and with the wolf. With our man and with the wolf. Okay, they are working on the sawmill. They're getting it done. Okay, I really want to show you what happens with the wolf. The wolf attacks us. Okay, the wolf is a bad animal. He's stronger when he's in a pack, but at this point he's all alone. There are some skeletons on the map, guys. As long as you don't get in their area, they will not attack you, okay? Nobody will attack you. As long as you don't get on their territory. Okay, now our villager fights with the wolf. As you can see, Asha fights with her bare hands. He barely deals any damage. I think it deals 5 damage. So Asha may die. Let's see. It depends which way she runs. Okay, it looks like she ran in the right way. Now, at this point, when you fight against a wolf, it's good to have more people in the area to fight him. And at this point, we only have Asha, okay? But guys, we get the sawmill done, and it's time to, let's see, at the sawmill, let's remove the carrier. The stone production, let's remove the carrier, and let's assign here 4 builders in total. If they all are gonna be here, they're gonna put up a good fight against the wolf. Usually having the woodcutter in the area of an angry animal is best, because that angry animal will take more damage from a woodcutter because he has the axe. Okay, now we got more boys here. Look, they will fight. Oh, they are fighting one by one. Usually it takes time, you see. They are running when they have little hit points. And guys, as you can see, slowly we managed to reduce the health of that wolf, and we can kill him easily. Okay, 1 hit. And as you can see, guys, the wolf could provide us like 5 leather or something, but we killed him and we only got the meat, and that's 5 meat. There you go. All our Vikings survived. You know, things are pretty nice. Now guys, we have the mill. Let's assign a carrier back. Let's also assign a carrier here. Let's also assign a carrier here back. We don't have a carrier right now, okay? But after the dwelling is done, guess what's gonna happen? After the dwelling is done, more Vikings will come, and some of these Vikings will be released. Therefore, I will have more carriers available. So let's get more. Let's also get more carriers here, so I can carry all the resources from all the sides of the world. Alright guys, we have the mill. Let's assign a second carrier. This will boost the production even more. And let's make bakeries now. I would like to place a bakery here. It will only cost me the regular resources. And let's make a bakery in this area. You need food in all corners of the world. So there we go. And all the corners of your village, actually. Okay, so there is that. The Vikings need sleep, guys, and if they don't have a home, they will sleep under the trees. And if you want them to have a home, you have to build a home around their workplace. As you can see in the lodge, 4 people are sleeping, and in the dwelling I think it can take up to 10. Yeah, but anyway, let's queue a few more workers here for this bakery and for this bakery. The bakery only needs the grain, the flour, okay? And if it has the flour, that's it. Now let's look at the production of wheat. It's pretty good. We also have some flour stored. We also have some leather stored. Okay guys. Okay, so what else do we have around here in the production? We also have a well. We also have a kitchen. What's up with the kitchen, guys? We have fish here. We have meat here. We have the bakery here, which will produce bread. Let's also get a kitchen. I would like to get a kitchen here. It will cost me 4 extra logs. Okay guys, I will be back to you in a second when all the structures are done. Okay guys, so I am back. I have the kitchen built and the bakeries. Okay, we want to assign to the bakery a carrier to each one. Okay, what is this carrier good at? Well, he will carry flour, logs and coal. Of course guys, you have noticed that we have no coal. Okay, therefore we rely a lot on logs to get this done. So what do I recommend, guys? I recommend building a second woodcutter, because you will need a bigger production of wood now. You will consume wood constantly. We don't have coal, therefore we need wood. And guys, these workers do not have their work tool. The baker cannot bake. What does he need? Well, he needs a baker's peel. So we make 2 because we have 2 bakeries. Okay, and we also have to make another simple hammer for the other woodcutter. Okay, let's speed up. Also guys, assign a carrier to this brave boy, or let's say 2, because they need to carry food like bread, meat, fish. They need to carry it here to the kitchen in order to make better products. Fish sandwich and mincemeat sandwich. This will fulfill the need of food of your Vikings for longer. They will not need food for a longer period of time. Okay, it looks like we got in touch with the bears, guys. They have a little hit points lost, but that's not much. Okay, we are out of berries around here, and this guy made us the tools. As you can see, we already baked bread. That's excellent, guys. That is just excellent. Let's make a shortcut here. Looks like they could use it in here. It just depends where they want to go. Alright guys, there we have it. Food production. We have sandwiches. Do we have it? So everything is really nice. So what do we do now? Well, it's a good idea to increase the production of fish. Okay, because as you can see, this is empty. But before doing that, guys, I recommend checking out the Viking capacity, which is 30, and we kind of reached the limit. And I suggest building another, let's say, lodge, because it will take less time to get it. I would build a lodge, let's see, in this area. So we will have 4 workers sleeping in it. Okay guys, I'll get back to you as soon as the lodge is done. Alright guys, we got the woodcutter done. I recommend building a few more fishing lodges because you need more food. Okay, and let's do another thing, guys. Let me show you how the courier works, okay? And also I will combine that with the geologist, charcoal burner, mine, and smeltery. Let's get a geologist. Let's get him, let's say, here. The geologist will need a tool as well, and that's a hammer. Okay, we get the geologist. Let's get the charcoal burner. This guy needs wood to function, okay? Therefore we will build it around here in the proximity of the wood. So let's get it done. And this is the building that will actually produce coal, guys. Alright, let's assign another carrier. Let's speed up. Let's see what's up. As you can see, guys, we produce a lot of flour. They need a lot of food. We also have fish sandwiches. We had a few. There are no more. But of course, the food production should be increased. Usually I start with 5 or 6. Of course, I will cover that in the advanced guide. So make sure to check that out. We got the geologist done, guys. Well, the geologist needs his tool. Let's see when he gets it. Okay, he got it. And now, guys, the geologist will tell you what resources are underground. Okay? Now, we're not interested in this area, because in this area you cannot find what you need. We want to find iron, we want to find gold. These are the 2 resources we need, and we find those in the underground. So if we go with the geologist, I will put him here at the base of the mountain. Or better, I have a better idea. This is what you have to click. Let's put him here. Okay, there are no wild animals. Oh, there are some bears over there. Let's rethink our action. Let's put him here. Alright, there you go. We have a lot of bread at this bakery. Nobody seems to be coming and eat it. And yeah, we will need more meat and more fish, guys, to make tuna sandwiches and so on. Okay, now this guy is gonna dig in and he's gonna look for resources underground. Okay, he will tell us in a second. There we have it. That's stone, guys. Usually where is stone, you will find only stone underground. But sometimes you may find something different. We got the charcoal ready. And as you can see, he does not need a tool. Now, okay, we could assign a carrier to him, and this way he will burn things faster. He will need logs to make coal. Okay, now guys, when you have looked in this area for far too long and you found only stone there, you may want to change the location where you look. So let's change the location where we look, and we have to find gold. Of course, you may not find from the first attempt. Alright, so you must keep looking. You must not give up. But of course, guys, you can get stone from the underground if you want. You don't necessarily have to take it from up here. Also, we run out of stone. Okay, so make sure you don't use the stone you have until you don't get a mine. Of course, it's not a problem, because you could make another quarry where there is stone. Could make another quarry in this area. Okay, guys, it looks like we found iron ore. Okay, you should keep looking around here, because there are chances you can find gold. Gold is not that hard to find either, you know. Alright, guys, if we want to get the iron, we need something special. We need the mine. So I will build a mine over here, and I will make a road to my base, to my village, sorry. Okay, I found more. Now I will assign more carriers. This mine will give us not only iron, guys. This mine will give us iron and stone at the same time. I mean, this guy will be able to dig for stone and iron as well. It depends what priorities he has. Okay, guys, the miner will need a tool. What's that tool? Well, it's simple. It's the simple pick. So let's get going. Let's get it done. Alright. I will get back to you when the building is done. Alright, guys, so the mine is done. These are the products it can offer. It depends where you built it and what resources it has in the area. We have stone and iron. And he got his tool. There you go. Now, guys, we want something else. We want the iron we get from the mine to be transformed into iron bars. And with the iron bar, we will be able to make some advanced things in the armory. So let's get the smelter. And I will build a smelter here at the edge of the world. Of course, I built it here because I want to show you something. I want to prove you something. The use of another thing. Okay, let's speed up, and I'll get back to you when the smeltery is done. Okay, guys, the smeltery is done. The worker will need a tool. If we click here, we see what he needs. He needs iron ore, but the tool he needs, I guess, it's a hammer, a simple hammer. It cannot work otherwise. Yeah, I think you're notified here if he needs the tool. He needs it anyway. Okay, it's a good idea to assign a carrier, but as you can see, he's missing he's missing iron ore. The mine is way too far for him to get the iron ore. What do we do in this situation, guys? Well, the solution is extremely simple. We get ourselves a first courier. We build one here and one here. Why do I build it here? Well, it's simple, because it can be moved, and I want to move it for you to show you how it's done. Now I think it would be a good idea to close the stone mansion, because it requires stone fragments, okay, and we need stone fragments to build the couriers. But also the couriers, guys, need tools. What are those tools they need? Something to carry things with. And those are the backpacks. We have leather and we have sticks. So let's make 2 backpacks. Let's assign a carrier. Okay, so there we have it. Let's put this back to work. And we got the carriers, guys, but they don't have their tools. Now let's move this one in the proximity of the smelter. And there you go. He will bring iron ore to the smeltery. You will see in a second, in a bit. And he will also take food. He will take fish from the fishing lodge and bring it here for the workers so they can eat. Because they also have to eat, right? They're humans after all. We've got 2 iron ore stored. He got it. And now he's gonna bring it here, guys. You'll see that. There will be iron ore. He will bring it right here, guys. That's the best part. He brings it right here. Alright, guys, this was it. Okay, there's also the well, which we will cover in the military part. This was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe for more videos, and stay in touch with me, because there will be more great content on my channel. Take care of you now. Bye bye.